There's a quiet ache that comes from not knowing why you're here. You move through life checking boxes, meeting expectations, but inside, something still feels hollow. That's because true purpose isn't found in performance or perfection. It's found in Christ. He created you with intention, on purpose, for a reason. This meditation invites you to stop searching for your worth in the world and start discovering it in the one who made you. You matter, not because of what you do, but because of who you belong to. And in Him, your life has eternal meaning. What would change if you truly believed your purpose starts with who you are in Christ? You weren't made to simply exist. You were made to live with meaning. God shaped your life with care, placing within you a calling that reflects His heart. Even when you feel lost or unsure, that purpose hasn't disappeared. This reflection invites you to shift your focus from what the world says you should be to what God already sees in you. You are not random. You are intentional. When you draw near to Christ, clarity begins to replace confusion and purpose begins to rise from the silence. What's one gift or desire God placed in you that points toward your purpose? Purpose isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes it shows up in quiet faithfulness, listening when someone needs to be heard, loving when it's hard, staying when it would be easier to walk away. Christ gives meaning to even the smallest moments. This reflection reminds you that your life matters not because of what you accomplish, but because of who you're walking with. God is using your story, your scars, and your strengths to build something eternal. In Him, nothing is wasted. Every step has purpose, even the ones that felt like detours. What moment in your life seemed small but later revealed a deeper purpose? If you feel God's whisper today, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to hear more. Sometimes you may wonder if your life is truly making a difference, but purpose isn't measured by applause or recognition. It's revealed through obedience and trust. When you align your heart with Christ, you begin to live not for validation, but for meaning. This reflection invites you to see your daily life as sacred. Every conversation, every act of kindness, every moment surrendered to God carries eternal weight. Your purpose isn't waiting for some future moment. It's unfolding right now as you choose to walk with Him. What part of your everyday life might God be using for something greater than you realize? You may not feel qualified. You may doubt your gifts, question your path, or wonder if you're too late. But God doesn't call the flawless. He calls the willing. Your purpose is not defined by how perfect you are, but by how surrendered you are. This reflection reminds you that God often uses the least expected people to do the most meaningful work. When you say yes to Him, even with fear in your voice, you open the door to a life of deep significance. He equips those He calls, and He has called you. What would shift in your life if you trusted that God can use you exactly as you are? In a world that tells you to prove your worth, Christ gently whispers that you already have it. Your purpose isn't about achieving status. It's about living from a place of belonging. This reflection invites you to rest in the truth that your value is secure in Him. When you know whose you are, you begin to walk with boldness, not because of pride, but because of peace. You're not trying to earn purpose. You're discovering it step by step as you follow the one who wrote your story before you ever took a breath. What does it look like to live with confidence rooted in your identity in Christ? You matter, not because of what you've done, but because of who made you and what He placed within you. Your purpose is not a destination to chase, but a relationship to walk in. As this meditation ends, carry this truth with you. Your life has meaning, even in the quiet, unseen moments. In Christ, your identity is secure, your gifts are valuable, and your story is far from over. Let go of comparison and step into the unique path God designed just for you. You were created with purpose, and that purpose begins now. What's one way you can live more intentionally in your God-given purpose today?